During a special interview filmed in London, Jamie Dornan silenced the studio when he suddenly burst into tears when mentioning Dakota Johnson, the co-star who made him lose control during their years of collaboration. Although many years have passed since they created the phenomenon of 50 Shades of Grey together, the feelings between the two seem to have never faded. Sitting on a wooden chair in the warm space of the studio, Jamie was silent for a few seconds before admitting, "There are relationships that don't need to be named, but leave a deeper impression than anything else. Dakota is one of those people." His voice choked up, his eyes filled with regret. Two fans, they were once a symbol of a perfect connection, two artistic souls blending in every look, every gesture on screen. But behind that is a story that has never been fully told. According to those close to Jamie, his relationship with Dakota was more than just close colleagues. Throughout the years of filming, they shared countless intimate moments together, from dialogue rehearsals that lasted late into the night, to promotional trips where they could read each other's minds with just a glance. A production assistant once revealed, "Jamie and Dakota have a very rare energy. When they are together, there is no one else. But they are also afraid of it." When asked about the moment he realized his feelings for Dakota, Jamie just smiled sadly. "I don't know. Maybe it was when she smiled in the first scene. Or maybe it was when she got quiet and looked at me with eyes that made all the words go blank." However, both are bound by other relationships. Jamie is married to Amelia Warner, his devoted wife and mother of 3 young daughters. Dakota, at that time, was looking for a new direction for her career and then had a relationship with Chris Martin. So those unnamed feelings were forced to bury deep. When the host gently asked, "Have you ever thought, if things were different?" Jamie was silent for a long time. Then he softly replied, his voice choked up. "If things were different, maybe we would have been happy. But who knows, this world is not arranged like that." That sentence was like a knife cutting into the hearts of those who once believed in the fateful love between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson. On social networks, fans simultaneously shared that moment, along with emotional comments. "He still loves her. He just doesn't dare to admit it." Jamie's eyes for Dakota have never lied. After the interview, Jamie was seen walking out of the studio with a red face. He did not answer any questions from reporters, just smiled sadly and said, "Let the past sleep." However, according to a close source, it was that conversation that made Jamie fall into a state of contemplation for many days. He spent more time with his family, but sometimes, people still saw him quietly looking out the window, where the grey London sky reflected the mood of a man facing memories that had not faded. Although he chose his own path, Jamie Dornan always had sincere respect and affection for Dakota Johnson. He once shared in another interview, "Dakota was an important part of my journey. Without her, I could not be who I am today." The story has ended, but its echoes still haunt many people. There are loves that don't need to be a couple, just knowing that, somewhere, there is still someone who makes you cry when you think of them, is enough to be called incomplete happiness.